Good morning. This is Pastor Tony, and this is today's Bible Spot. Hey, thanks to all of you who prayed for me while I was on vacation that I wouldn't be eaten by sharks, or my toes bit by crabs, or a seagull would fly into my head. Hey, I'm truly thankful. Sometimes we forget to be thankful for all the things God has done for us. We begin to sing songs of complaint and criticism and fault finding, forgetting God's mercy and love toward us. So what song will you be singing this Thanksgiving? Roll it, Ian!
In Psalm 107, the writer says that everyone who has received help from God should give praise and thanks to the Lord. From the east to the west, and from the north to the south, everyone who has been redeemed and saved from trouble should tell their stories of deliverance and victory. Some who wandered in the desert wastelands became unable to find a city where they could live. Out of food and water, they were near death when they called out to the Lord, "Help us." God led these nomads straight to a city where they could find food, water, and a place to stay. Let's give thanks for God's unfailing love that satisfies the thirsty and fills the hungry. Some once sat in darkness, cowering in the shadow of death. They were prisoners chained to their decision to rebel against God's word. Weighed down from the pain and suffering brought on by their poor choices, they cried out, "Help us, Lord! Rescue us!" God's light broke through the darkness, and He broke their chains and led them into freedom. Let's give thanks to the merciful God who breaks every chain and sets us free. Some foolish individuals allowed their sin to carry them into sorrow and suffering. Despite growing sick and feeble, they refused to eat any food. At the very gates of death, they cried out to the Lord, "Help us!" God healed them and saved them from the situation they had inflicted upon themselves. Let's give thanks to the God who heals us because of His wonderful love and kindness. Some set sail upon the sea for faraway lands. These people witnessed God's mighty power during their time at sea. Terrible storms battered their ships, sending them up and down massive waves and causing them to stumble and stagger. Unable to even stand up and fearing that they may sink, they cried out, "Rescue us, Lord!" God calmed the storm and brought them safely to their destination. Let's give thanks to the God of power who is great and wonderful to those He loves. God's power is unmatched. If He chooses, He can dry up a river and turn the land into desert. He can take a fruitful land and turn it into a swamp because of the wickedness of those living there. He can turn a barren wilderness into a life-giving oasis, allowing cities to spring up, where God's people are blessed and prosper greatly. In the cities God has blessed, some prosperous people turn from God and hurt people, even those who are less fortunate. God rejects the proud and arrogant and lifts up the humble and needy. He raises up the lowly and gives them a safe place to live where their enemies cannot touch them. Let's give thanks to God for His love and mercy that will never end or diminish.
You know, the Pilgrims understood what it meant to be thankful, because in the winter of 1623, many people died from sickness and a lack of food. By the following spring, the Pilgrims were starving, and their harvest was a failure. Their food was rationed down to 5 kernels of corn a day. And after 12 weeks of no rain, the pilgrims fasted and prayed, and one day fasted and prayed for 8 hours straight. The next morning, God answered their prayers with a gentle rain that continued for 14 days and saved their crops. That Thanksgiving, an empty plate was placed in front of every pilgrim with 5 kernels of corn. Each pilgrim stood and shared 5 things they were thankful for. So this Thanksgiving, put 5 kernels of corn next to your plate and be ready to share 5 things God has done for you. Let it be your song of thanksgiving and sing it all year long. Here is today's bumper sticker. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. One of my kernels of corn is this. I like candy corn. I am thankful for you. And that is today's Bible Spot. Happy Thanksgiving.